Imagine waking up in Taiwan, knowing you have just $500 to get through the entire month. What would you prioritize? How would you stretch every dollar, every coin to make it last? For many people here, this isn't a hypothetical challenge or a social experiment. It's simply reality, woven into the fabric of daily life. While some might see this as a struggle, for countless families, students, and retirees, it's a lesson in creativity and resilience. They find ways to make every meal count, every purchase matter, and every moment meaningful. Tourists might breeze through bubble tea shops and hop on high-speed trains without a second thought, but for locals, especially students and entry-level workers, every expense is carefully considered. They ride scooters to save on fares, share meals, and hunt for the best deals at local markets. This isn't just about making ends meet, it's about redefining what it means to live well. Forget the glossy travel brochures and Instagrammable hotspots. Real life here is about resourcefulness, community, and finding joy in simplicity. We're about to dive into the real Taiwan, bustling morning markets where every dollar stretches further, humble eateries where locals gather for affordable, delicious food, and neighborhoods where people look out for each other, sharing what they have and building a spirit of togetherness that's worth more than money. Here, life is about participation, not just consumption. People trade taxis for buses, walk or cycle to save money, and find value in experiences rather than things. Instead of flocking to tourist-packed night markets, many locals prefer the warmth and familiarity of their neighborhood stalls, where everyone knows your name. We'll meet people who have mastered the art of living well on a tight budget, balancing work, study, and family while making every dollar count. We'll break down the real costs of daily life, from rent and groceries to transportation and entertainment, and show you just how far $500 can really go. From the crowded, energetic streets of Taipei to the laid-back, sun-soaked waterfronts of Kaohsiung, we'll uncover a side of Taiwan that most visitors never get to see, a world of hidden alleyways, rural markets, and everyday heroes. Get ready to discover the ingenuity, the warmth of community, and the simple joys that come from living life on a budget, Taiwan style. Because sometimes the richest experiences aren't about how much you spend, but how deeply you connect. With people, with place, and with the everyday beauty all around you. Tourists love Taipei's MRT, marveling at its speed, cleanliness, and efficiency. It's the first thing most visitors notice, a modern, air-conditioned escape from the city's heat and humidity, whisking you from one famous site to the next. But for locals on a tight budget, every ride is a calculated expense. The cost of a single trip can add up quickly, especially for students, workers, and families who rely on public transport every day. Many Taipei residents think twice before tapping their Easy Card, always aware of how each journey affects their monthly budget. The real experts rely on the city's sprawling bus network, just 50 cents a ride, learning routes by heart and timing departures with apps like Bus Plus. Buses reach corners of the city the MRT never touches, and regulars know which lines are fastest, which are crowded, and which offer the best views of daily life. Buses reveal the city's daily rhythm, shopkeepers opening up, elders practicing Tai Chi, scooters weaving through traffic. Riding above ground, you witness Taipei waking up, neighborhoods coming alive, and the subtle changes from one district to the next. U-Bike, the city's bike share, becomes a last-mile lifesaver, often free for short trips, and a perfect complement to the bus. Locals hop on for a quick ride to the market, a shortcut through alleys, or a scenic pedal along the river, making the most of every dollar and every minute. This combo slashes costs, making taxis, and even the MRT a rare luxury. For many, hailing a cab is reserved for late nights or special occasions, while the bus and bike become daily companions. For longer trips, the high-speed rail is out. Locals take the slower TRA trains, trading speed for savings and a scenic journey. These trains wind through mountains and rice fields, offering glimpses of rural Taiwan that most tourists never see. This slower, more deliberate pace isn't a burden. It's a way of life. It's about savoring the journey, not just the destination, and finding beauty in the everyday. Every ride is a lesson in patience, planning and seeing the city through local eyes. Navigating routes, waiting for transfers, and sharing space with strangers becomes part of the adventure. This is the rhythm of real frugal travel in Taiwan, a daily dance of choices, trade-offs and discoveries that reveal the city's true character. Forget pricey dumplings and touristy night markets. Real Taiwanese food is found in alleyway eateries and bustling morning markets. The biandeng, or lunchbox, is a staple: rice, protein, and veggies for under $4, filling and balanced. Morning markets offer sticky rice rolls, egg crepes, and hot soy milk for less than $1. Fuel for students and workers alike. These foods are tradition, not trend, made for the community by the community. At local night markets like Jingmai, you'll find beef noodle soup for $4, oyster omelets for $2, and sweet potato balls for $1. Here, eating out is affordable, social, and woven into daily life. For those on a budget, these markets are more than food stalls. They're living rooms and gathering places. The secret: know where to look, eat like a local, and savor every bite. In Taiwan, you can feast like royalty without breaking the bank. The biggest hurdle for anyone trying to live on just $500 a month in Taipei is, without a doubt, finding a place to call home. Housing costs dominate the budget, and the options are often far from glamorous. Forget about those gleaming skyline apartments you see in travel brochures. Most people on a tight budget settle for a tiny taofang, which is just a single room in an older walk-up building. These rooms are often tucked away in narrow hallways, and sharing a bathroom or kitchen with neighbors is the norm, not the exception. Rent alone can swallow up more than half of your monthly income, leaving very little for anything beyond the basics. Every square meter counts, and you quickly learn to make do with less. Minimalism isn't just a trendy lifestyle here, it's a necessity. There's simply no room for clutter or non-essentials. Every item you own must earn its place, and you become an expert at organizing and prioritizing what truly matters. Many residents get creative, using clever storage hacks and multi-use furniture to transform cramped quarters into surprisingly functional homes. Beds fold into desks, shelves double as tables, and every nook is put to use. For students and young professionals, shared housing is the most practical solution. Renting a private room in a larger apartment means you'll share kitchens, bathrooms, and sometimes even living spaces with others. It's a trade-off, sacrificing some privacy for lower costs and the comfort of having a built-in support network. These shared spaces often become the backdrop for new friendships and daily routines. Roommates become like family, sharing not just meals and chores, but also stories, laughter, and the ups and downs of city life. In these small apartments, a sense of belonging grows. This kind of communal living is a world away from the polished comfort of tourist hotels, but it's the true heart of local life in Taipei, real, lived in, and full of character. In Taiwan, home is less about how much space you have, and more about the community you build within it. Even on a tight budget, it's possible to find warmth, connection, and a place to belong. Head south to Kaohsiung, and $500 stretches further. Here, rent is lower and apartments are bigger, sometimes with a balcony and sunlight. The food scene is vibrant and even more affordable, with fresh seafood and local specialties like minced pork rice and milkfish soup for just a few dollars. Night markets feel local, not commercial, and meals rarely break the bank. Transportation is cheap. Many ride scooters, or use the city's bus and C-bike systems. Life is more relaxed, with free outdoor fun, cycling along the Love River, hiking Monkey Mountain, or relaxing on Sijin Island's beaches. The warm climate encourages an outdoor lifestyle, making entertainment affordable and accessible. In Kaohsiung, a high quality of life doesn't require a high income. In Tainan, Taiwan's oldest city, history and culture are everywhere, and mostly free. Skip the paid tours. The real experience is wandering ancient alleys, discovering hidden temples, and watching artisans at work. Cultural events like temple processions are open to all, offering a window into centuries-old traditions. Tainan's food is legendary and cheap. Danzai noodles for $1.50, coffin bread, rice pudding, and beef soup for breakfast. 3 delicious meals a day can cost under $10. Parks and public spaces offer free recreation, from picnics to people watching. Even coffee shops double as social hubs for the price of a single drink. Life here moves slower, encouraging connection and appreciation for the small things. In Tainan, richness is measured in culture, not cash. On a tight budget, community is everything in Taiwan. Neighbors in budget apartments share food, help with repairs, and look out for each other. creating a safety net stronger than money. At local markets, regulars are greeted by name and small acts of kindness, like an extra piece of fruit, are common. Temples double as community centers, offering free classes, meals, and a place to gather. Parks buzz with activity. Tai Chi at dawn, dancing at dusk, and music in the evenings. Social life revolves around home-cooked meals, riverside picnics, and shared experiences, not expensive outings. Friendships are built on time together, not money spent. This focus on relationships over consumption makes life feel full, even on a small budget. The real wealth here is human connection, a currency that never runs out. In Taiwan, community is the ultimate safety net. Living on $500 a month isn't always romantic. It's tough. Tiny rooms mean no privacy, and every inch must be organized. Many jobs are demanding, with long hours and little security, leaving little time for rest or hobbies. There's no financial cushion. A single emergency can be a crisis. Spontaneity is a luxury. Every outing, every meal, must be planned and budgeted. Social invitations to pricier events are often declined, which can feel isolating. Access to entertainment, travel, or self-improvement is limited. This lifestyle builds resilience, but it comes at a cost. Constant trade-offs and delayed gratification. Still, many find meaning in what they have, not what they lack. After all this, one truth stands out. In Taiwan, wealth isn't about money, it's about community, resourcefulness, and finding joy in simple pleasures. Mastering the bus routes, discovering the best food stalls, and making a tiny space feel like home. These are real skills. The tourist may leave with photos, but the local gains a sense of belonging. Neighbors share fruit, noodle shop owners remember your order, and you're part of the island's social fabric. This invisible currency, connection, makes life feel abundant even when money is tight. Taiwan proves that a rich life is built on relationships, shared meals, and community spirit. It's a lesson in finding value beyond the price tag, a blueprint for a truly meaningful life.